It's called Prima, Elisa Carrillo. It's a short film about Mexican ballet dancer. She's a principal dancer in Staatsballett Berlin, State University of Berlin. Oh, sorry, State Ballet of Berlin. You see, in my film there is also Mikhail. He's a ballet master. He works with Elisa. In the film you can see it.
And teacher, no?
Yes, he's actually her husband. Yes, it's not story about them like as a couple. It's story about her, but they're actually a couple. And he's also from Russia and he works in Berlin. So actually we met with Mikhail and Elisa couple years ago, and I like her as a person. So she's a very beautiful woman. She's a very beautiful person. So I like her. And for me as a Russian, she's also very unique because ballet was unfortunately a symbol of my country. So the first thing that got in my head, like, okay, let's tell her story. And then we grabbed some coffee and we spoke about everything, about her childhood, her parents, her way to the top and her everyday life. But at the end I understood that actually her everyday life as a ballerina, as a principal dancer, is much more interesting than her way as a Mexican ballet dancer in Europe. So here we are. Production-wise, we spent a lot of time because we filming mostly in pandemic time, and it was quite difficult for us. We had to postpone multiple times our filming because of new rules, COVID rules, because of the crew was had a COVID or something like so. I think we had to postpone our filming more than half a year first time, and then we made a lot of breaks because of different things, like the performances were cancelled also because of pandemic, because of COVID, because of this everything. So it wasn't one day. And this is the magic of filmmaking. Actually, it was 4 shooting days, but yes, it was. I continue actually studying there. I get my bachelor with a collaboration in the Middlesex University in England. At my school called SIA Institute Berlin. And this is a private school, and when I moved to Germany I got a freelance visa, so I didn't have opportunity to get a student visa. That's why I chose a private school that nobody cares about. It's just, bureaucratic things, but it's give me opportunity to be, for example, here to make films, to meet people, to meet crew with this film. So I think it's like 3, 5. This is the seventh festival.
From Sao Paulo to...
Yes, from Sao Paulo to Yekaterinburg in Russia and Carrillo, where we got the best music score. So she began with her dancing career in Mexico, and then she won one ballet festival competition in Mexico, and she got an offer from a royal ballet school in England, in London. So he moved to London and she studied there, and then he got an offer to Stuttgart ballet after she finished her school in London. So he got offer in Stuttgart and then Berlin. She's very famous in Mexico, and because she, for example, she was first Mexican ballet dancer, female ballet dancer, in a cover of Vogue Mexico. and she's very active and different works like she supports young talents in Mexico to bring them, for example, in Europe to England. So she works a lot with the connection between Germany and Mexico, and she's really a superstar in Mexico, ballet superstar. So she has a theater in Mexico City. So we had a big premiere of our film in Mexico last summer because she made a big dance festival. And this film was part of these festivals. It was shown in different cinemas during the festivals and 2 TV channels. So according to my unofficial information, more than 2 million viewers. Yes. No. Yes, because it was quite. First of all, it's a study project. The second thing, we began our filming during pandemic, so we didn't have enough support from our school, also from Mexico or so on, and like this situation was quite new for me. So it's low budget film, low budget production, low budget or no budget, better to say. I have a connection with a Jewish, how to say it?
Community?
Community, yes, because for my private partner, he is in this Jewish community. I'm not, but anyway, maybe it's good for me because yesterday we sat in our hotel and talk about idea of talking about Jewish history, somehow in how to be today Jew, for example, in Germany, because you know the situation in Israel and Palestine, and you know I have a lot of friends who are from Israel, and they told me, yeah, I feel safer in Israel, not in Berlin. That's wow. And you know, I, as a not-Jewish woman, I try to understand how to feel to be, you know, the history of Jew, yeah, in Europe and in the world. You know, that's you don't. I mean, these things with anti-Semitism from all time of our history, and people they born with this feeling not to be safe in any place, you know.
Except maybe Israel, yeah.
Except maybe Israel.
Even
war, even bombing, so on. And what happened today in Germany with such kind of history, I think it's very important to tell this story about people who live now in Berlin and with in a Jewish family, in how they feel.
So maybe a short film or feature film about that would be a good idea?
Feature film, yes.
Okay.
It's a feature film, so, and I hope we have a big support from a Jewish community.